Now, I wanted to address yesterday's story. So remember the story of this Zokin, this elderly scholar who meets the Chassid, in Polotsk. Remember the story? You know the story? You don't know, you won't hear. So Bekitz and Nimrit, so the Chassid was a forester. So he used to spend the winter, he bought a tract of forest, and he would spend the winter there by day supervising the logging, and at night he would go to the Beis Medrash in town. Polotsk was a Yiddish shtad, and sit and learn. In the Beis Medrash, every night was packed. Chavrusas is one old fellow that sat on his own. Why? Because he was just a different league. There's no one on his level. Now the chassid also sat and learned alone. So the older person was curious, why he's on his own. He thought, Mr. He's not moderate. That's why he's embarrassed to learn with anybody. He starts to talk to him. He says, "I'm belamd in Otz." And the elder fellow is excited. He says, "I'm looking for chavrus. Let's learn together." They learned. So the story continues that one night, the chassid sees that the elder, this fella, is deeply troubled. So when he tells him what it is, he learns chakira, he learns philosophy, and he has a lot of kashas and doesn't have answers. So the chassid says to him, ask me. So he asks, and the chassid answers. Chassidus Chabad, he gives the answers to Chassidus Masbir. And the elder is thrilled. So every night after learning the chavrus in Nigla, Gemara Be'ion, he presented his question and he got his answer. Comes Pesach, this is the whole winter. Pesach is going back home. The chassid Pash is crying. What am I going to do? You're leaving me. First of all, I have a chavrus in Gemara in Nigla, and you answer my questions. The chassid says to him, Lubavitch, go to the Rebbe, Tzemach Tzedek. When the chassid goes there for Shavuos, he finds this fellow there. Oh, happy reunion. He said, what happened? So the elder says to him, I went into the Tzemach Tzedek and I presented my problems. That Tzemach Tzedek said to me, Abaye and Rava didn't have these questions. And you have these questions. He says, it stopped bothering me. And now he's sitting in the Bamish and learning Chassidus. Now, so what's the shot in the story here? So someone said yesterday it was kind of, a bitush, a little bit. Who do you think you are? That's not what happened here. Maybe on some level, bechitzonius. It's like, well, maybe in some like Avram pressured the guests, right? And in the end, they benched the Eibishter. What is it, a ruse? They only benched not to pay. No, by pressuring them, he made them confront. He squeezed them, and the natural faith that a person has that there's a creator came to the fore. So I'm saying similarly, coming to the Rebbe, where likus is bis galos, where Torah is not just intellectual learning, but here you feel the noise not Torah. When the Tzemach Tzedek said these words to him, Abaye and Rava didn't have these questions. He was being megala the likus in Abaye and Rava in Gemara in Torah. The first time he heard this, he felt the author. He felt godliness. Till then, it was very much intellectual pursuit. Of course, he believed in God and serves God. He was a very firm Jew. But his conscious relationship was just purely the mind, questions, answers. And here he felt the noise in Torah. And for the first time it hit him, when Abaye and Rava discussing Svaris, there's not just geniuses and brilliant people giving, profound Svaris in matters of Jewish law, but the Megala Likos, Divrei Likim Chayim. So he felt the Divrei Likim Chayim, so the questions, when you meet the author, you can have a question, but it's not the same kind of question. It's how do you do this? Not how could this be? It's a very different question. It's not a question on how could this be? A question, a creation. No, it's how did God do this? It's a whole different side. Starting point is a likus. That's what he got by the Tzemach Tzedek. Okay, have a wonderful day, and tomorrow we continue. Okay.